Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa.
Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield to Shepard, complete over the middle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Well, the jet sweep, this is Godwin. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. Oh, look at that. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. That's complete to Palmer. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Mayfield off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf. And his kick is indeed good, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he returns this to the 22. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing now is Geno. Flushed out right. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. This 2nd and 4. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Smith now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Eluding the pressure right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Here's Smith. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker from a yard out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was Ken Walker who finished things off with a touchdown catch. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And last time, able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On 2nd down, Irving. A nice little juke. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 45 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, 31 yards. And the Bucs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Somebody missed an assignment. He was waving his arms saying, hey, I'm wide open. They found him.
You think? You think? I mean, he was so wide open. Did you see he was just windmilling like he was Don Quixote or somebody out there? And then they found him for a really nice gain.
He completes this to Walker. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Throwing again is Smith. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. To throw is Smith. Outright to Smith and Jigba. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Smith. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Again, Smith. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Kenneth Walker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to float this over the middle deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've come to halftime at a 5-point game. We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Logan Hall is there for the stop. Now 2nd and 5. Now Geno. Flush to his right. Smith and Jigba with a grab. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Geno now to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. There's Evans again. Complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Reek Woolen in on the stop. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. To Evans on the slant. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
They run out of the gun with Irving. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Mayfield. He's got Otten. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A first down throw for Mayfield. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Throwing, Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Mayfield with it once more. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass.
And touchdown! Cade Otten, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. Smith. They'll roll him out right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 59 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Again, it's Walker. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now. I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hand off here to Walker.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
On the handoff. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Baker. Pass complete to Shepard.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
And this is Shepard on the catch. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
2nd and 6 coming up. Mayfield.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Mayfield to throw.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And that one is incomplete, and now we're inside of 10 seconds. Just 9 remain. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Myers connects on the PAT, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
One last shot for Mayfield here. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So the victory here for Seattle. And you and I, we just looked at each other. Kind of had the same thought. I don't think that we saw this result coming. If they were going to win, maybe at home, but not here on the road.
No, not at all.